How to get more traffic to my website 2016. I'm glad you're here on my video. How to get more traffic to my website 2016. I want you to think just for one moment that this is your video in your niche and you want to rank it and put it top 20 in YouTube. And how are you going to do this? These are the questions that you may have in mind of how you're going to do this to your video. What I'm going to do is show you step by step how I do it and the tools that I use to rank my videos the top 20 in #1 position. And optimization is very important. So as I go through this, take notes, and also you can copy it and paste it to your own ideas in your own video and be able to put it together and be able to rank yours the way I rank mine. So follow me through this and I'll show you exactly how I do it. And at the end, I'm going to give you a link to a video that will help you to get more traffic to your site. Okay, this is one of the softwares that I use to optimize my site as well. But what we're going to do first is we're going to go over to YouTube and we're going to see if it would be worthwhile for us to take the keyword that I have that we're going to be able to rank it and seeing if it's worth even putting any time into it. So let's go ahead and try that and see where we are on it. What I have here is how to get more traffic to your website in 2016. So let's go ahead and pick the top 20. Because I'm not really interested in anything over 20. I just want to be able to rank mine in the top 20. And let's see what we got here. It'll take a moment. Okay, these are the top 20 videos that I picked that are on YouTube right now. You can go to YouTube and do the same thing. But I go in here because it's a little bit easier. It tells me who they are, and it tells me everything if I want to analyze it. So these are the top 20. As you can see, the one we're going for in 2016, and the title is How to Get More Traffic to Your Website in 2016. We can see that it's not here, anywhere in here, and it's not there. So what we're going to do is find out the competition level. We can see here that it's got, on the traffic part of it right here, we can see the average is 150,000. That's a lot. That's a lot of, and it's got some, any reaction right here. This is the likes, and we can see some of the dislikes. So we can see that there is some lot going on in this page. So let's go on down. The difficulties, as you can see here, it's going to be hard to rank at #1, but it says that I can get this, and if I do a really good job on my video, I'll be able to rank it in number 20. The traffic is good. As you can see, the traffic's really good. Any reaction and comments and the dislike and the comments they leave are really good. And let's go ahead and take this one. And this is what you should do when you first start off with yours, is get a keyword and find out if this keyword is even going to be worth ranking you doing, because you might put a lot of effort into it and find out that it's overpowering and you're not going to be able to rank it. But I would like to know in time that I'm going to take #1 position. So in the meanwhile, let's just go ahead and shoot for the number 20th spot here and see if we can in time make it to #1. And I'll show you how I do this. So let's go, just bear with me. I'm going to show you the next tool at how I get my keywords and take the keywords, and I'm going to build traffic from that keyword. And after I do that, then I'm going to come back here and I'm going to put it in here and I'm going to upload it and show you exactly what I do. And I'm going to build platforms off of those keywords. So let me show you the various tools that I got, and bear with me. And at the end, like I said before, I'll share a link with you to show you more of the ways of getting traffic. Okay, Market Samurai, I use it quite a bit. It's easy to do it. You can go to Google Planner if you want. You can do it that way. But this is going to give me the golden keywords that I'm looking for. So let's go ahead and put our keyword in here. And this is the keyword. It's how to get more traffic to your website in 2016. Let's see what it comes up with and what it says that I can work with. And This does take a moment, so just bear with me. And for the sake of the video, I will cut it short. Okay, let's analyze it. Let's generate some keywords. And we're generating keywords off the title that I want to use for my video. Once we get the keywords, we know that we can generate traffic from these keywords. But we're going to rank our videos to give us traffic as well. But on top of that, we're going to also go to Google and see if we can even put it there. If we do it right, we should be able to put it in Google if there's not one there. At least get the top 5. And then we'll be able to take the keywords, build traffic from these keywords, and then on top of that, build a platform. And then when we upload our video, we should be able to do everything at one time. It's pulling it in right now. We should be able to hit it with all these locations, and it will boost our business, our video. So if we don't have our videos top number 1, we will work it that way. Okay, as we can see, we got 610 active keywords that people are putting in here, and just you can see right here, there's a bunch of them in here. We're going to pull some of them, like the adult web traffic. We're not interested in that. We're going to get rid of all that. So let's go ahead and analyze this. And we came down with the golden keywords. You can set this for whatever you want. You can set it for the golden keyword, long tail keywords, but I'm going for the golden keywords. But I'm going to build traffic. The traffic I'm going to build is such a massive traffic list. And this is all I need. So we can see here 16 here, website traffic. We can see website traffic, web traffic, site traffic, buy website traffic, and buy traffic. Excellent. 6 that we can build on. So let me show you what I do. I'm going to save this off. I'll bring up the next software and I'll put these 6 in here and I'll show you exactly what we do. So bear with me. Okay, I brought up the software that I use is Scrapebox to do most of my work for me, to get the information I need. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take those keywords that we had and I'm going to go ahead and paste it up in here into the for the harvesting of it. I'm going to go ahead and there they are. There's 6 of them that we discussed before, that what I came up with, the 6 golden keywords. So let's go ahead and harvest that and get the information I need from this. I've always have it set up where I do Google, Yahoo, Bing for 24 hours, and Google for the week, and Google for the month. These are the ones that I really like to do, because all these other ones as you see over here, you can do them, but you're going to spend a long time pulling all the information you need, and then by the time you remove the duplicates, it's not worth spending that kind of time, unless you have the time. For this video I don't. If you have the time and you want to, let me go ahead and start this while I'm talking to you. If you have time and you want it to run all night, depends on your dedicated server. If you have one set up that you can let it run all night and you'll be able to get this list massive, then it's worth it. Otherwise, for what I'm doing for the video, this show you exactly what I do, and I drive this traffic to my YouTube videos, and I rank my YouTube videos on YouTube the way I want to rank it. Then on top of that, I will go to Google, as we're going to do next, and I'll rank it in Google. If there's not one there, I have a good chance if I optimize, do it right, that I can be able to put it there. And if not, in time, we can get this to be there in the position we want. And we got to always keep in mind, we want to become an authority within our channel, and now allow us in time to be able to rank the ones we're building right now. So we build them, and if they don't hit the top 20 or the number 1 position in time, we will get that. So let's build it for a long time future for us as far as building videos. And when you get a certain amount of them made, then Google starts allowing you and letting you have more traffic. It's really strange how it works, but you just become an authority and you'll be able to get the things you want. This can work with any niche you got, but as you can see right here, we're pulling in keywords quite rapid. We've got quite a few on Bing right now. We got over 2,000. Yahoo, we got over 500 right now. And Google, we got 32. If we let this run for quite a while, we'll be able to get more out of it. And for the sake of this video, I will cut it short just so you don't have to sit around watching this go on. So let it run for a few more minutes and I'll stop it and we'll go to the next phase. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and stop it. We've got 5,000, almost 6,000 right now, but we're going to, this next phase I'm going to show you, that's going to show you more how we will get more. We're going to stop it for the video. Let's go back to Scrapebox. Okay, there's 5,792 that we've got together so far. Even that's pretty good, but we're going to remove the duplicates out of there. Okay, we end up with 5,254. No duplicates. That's what we have. So there is another add-on that Scrapebox had called Link Extractor. We want to take that and we're going to build this list a little bit bigger because we're going to build a platform, and I want you to be able to see a certain size, a good established amount of platforms. Okay, we're going to go ahead and harvest our list. This is the list that we have we've already pulled. That's in Scrapebox itself. We've already pulled this one. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and build on this. Okay. As you can see right down here at the bottom, we have 5,254 in here. So let's go ahead and I want to get the internal and external links. This is what I want for what I do. You can get either the internal or the external, but I want both of them for the sake of this video here. I'm going to go ahead and start it. Give it a few minutes and it'll start taking off, and I'll show you what it does. Okay, it's pulling them in now. As you see here, it's gotten over 3,000 in your internal, and external's got it over. It's just racking in. It's almost. I'll show you what it does. As we go down, you'll start seeing. I'll pull it until we find it. There's some right there. See? Right here. See, these are the ones that this is completed. Already pulled in here. It's pulling in. It's pulling such a rapid pace that it's already up into 10,000 here. And it's at 6,000 here. So pretty soon it'll be in the 40s and 50s, 60,000. It can rack in pretty quick. We had quite a list, and you got to remember we've only started off with a small amount of keywords that we had that were golden keywords, and we've gotten a list this size already. I'm going to let it run for a few minutes. For the sake of this video, I will cut it short so you can see the end results. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and stop it. Do let yours run all the way through if you're doing it, and all of the steps, let it run all the way through. This one, for the sake of this video, it's big enough for what I need to show you what we're doing. Okay, what did we come up with? We came up with 53,458 links completed. This is what we came up with. I'm going to go ahead and save these off. And then what I'm going to do is take this list and come back to it and put it into the next software. But in the meantime, I want to be able to take you over to Google and show you if there's any video there. So follow me over there and I'll show you what I do there. Okay, we are Google, and I put it in here and how to get more traffic to your website in 2016. Let's see what we got in here. Okay, let's see. Well, there is a video there. How to get traffic to your website. Hit the 2016 YouTube video. So there is one there, but ours is going to be a little bit different. So we have a good chance to put it there too, because this is 2016. So we have a good chance. I've seen Google let up to about 3 on these sites. So let's see if we can put ours there as well. Remember, there's only one there. We're going to see if we can be the second one there. Okay, so let me go ahead and go to the next phase and show you what we do there with the information we scrape from Scrapebox. We're going to take it over to the next software. Okay, this software here is a platform identifier. It's going to take all the information that we have put together from Scrapebox and build a platform so we can use it in whatever software or manually do it. Doesn't matter how you do it, but it's going to be a pretty good sized list and be able to do it from there. So let's go ahead and let me set this up. I'll make a new one. You can see I run quite a few of them. I'm going to give the project, name the project. This is how to get more traffic to my website in 2016. I have already pulled up the file for the sake of the video. It's right here, so let me go ahead and put that in there, and then we'll go from there. Okay, I've gone ahead and put it in there into the file. This is the file that we were working on. I put that in there. I'm going to go ahead and set it up. I want a maximum 50 outbound links. I don't want no more. Let's go ahead and up the threads for the sake of this video. These are all the platforms that it will pull from. You can see articles and blog comments and directories, and it keeps on going in. There's one I like to remove out here, adult videos. I don't want that one in there. I want this, wikis and web 0.20s, trackbacks, it's whatever you want. You can take them out of there or leave them. For the sake of this video, I'm going to leave them on there. You can do some deep matching if you want. You can use proxies. You can do deep matching. If you do that, let it run pretty much all day, because it's going to deep match. And you can do them with keywords. It doesn't really matter. It's whatever you want. But for the sake of this video, I'm just going to go ahead and get through it really quick, and so you can see the end results of this. So this is pretty good right here. And it saves it off into a file for you. This software does. It saves you off into a file. So I'll go back and make a site list as well. I'm going to show you how to do that as well. So let me say OK to this. And let's go ahead and start it up so you can see what it does. It will take a minute. It's going to identify it, and then it's going to start building a platform on it. Okay, start pulling them in. Let's give it a second. There it goes. Let's identify them. There it goes. Starting to find out which ones we got in the. You got to realize we're only pulling in 50 outbound links, so it's not going to be as big as huge as it would be if you were to pull out 100 outbound links. We just don't. I just don't want them spammed. You just sit there and watch the software for a little bit. You'll see what it's doing. It's a pretty neat software. It's already, as we can see here, we've got pingbacks. We've got WordPress articles. We've got some wikis in there. So we have gotten, as you can see over here, let me make this, let me enlarge this a bit so you can see it a little bigger. There. Now you can see what it's doing. It's pretty neat software. This is the information that we got the golden keywords from Market Samurai. We took those golden keywords, we put them in Scrapebox. We harvest off of those golden keywords relevant sites that is dealing with our keywords. Then I take that and I went into Link Extractor and I pulled even more of a list off of that. And then after I did that, I came over here to this platform identifier to put them in there and allow it to identify what we pulled out. Anything that's not identified, it will get rid of. It puts it into another file you can do something with if you want. We're at 1% now. We're pulling in at 5%. We got 53,000 of this to do. So we can see right here, we'll get a pretty good size last. If we got 5% and we stay that way all the way through 53%, we'll do pretty good. But you got to realize this is only 50 outbound links. If you know what that means it's not spammed. It's not a lot on these sites. It's not where it's massively been hit, and Google looks at that as being good traffic. It's good backlinks that's coming from near to your site, and you set your software up to run and put your video in there, YouTube videos in there, and allow this to put them on articles and things like that, and people get to see it, and you get more traffic, more eyeballs onto your pages. And it's a big help to you, and if we can put them in all the locations we want, then you're talking about massive traffic. So let's go ahead and let this run through, and then I'll eventually stop it to let you see the end results of it. Okay, as we can see, it has wind down. We come conclusion of this. We can see that we built quite a platform here. We've ended up with 855 WordPress articles alone. Along with Easy Blog, we got 141. We've got quite a few here within this general blogs, easy blogs. We've got quite a few platforms that we built that we can do something with. We came out with about, as you can see here, 1,967 platforms that we built that are within our niche, that came off with the golden keywords that we pulled from Market Samurai. And we pulled in about 4% of the 53,446. We ended up with that amount, and we only had 50 outbound links. Just got to keep that in mind. This number would be a higher number if we were to have 100 outbound links or more. But these are higher qualities. So this is not too bad of a number we ended up with. We did pretty good here. We got a 1,967. and we got a 4% out of it. We didn't do too bad. We started out with 53,446, but since our outbound links were down to 50, it required us to get less, but you could always up it to get more. But these are high quality. They're better to build backlinks on, and if you drive traffic, this is the quality that you want. Make sure you keep that in mind. But we can build a site list out of this. So what we do is we click right here, we go to an SNL, we're going to export to a site list. So just that easy to do. So what we'll go ahead and do, we'll find a file that we want to put it in. Make sure it's the one that you can remember and not forget where it's at. That's easy to do, so I find one that's easier for me. Now I'll go ahead and save it off. Give me a second. Let me correct this. I'll write something down that I remember it by, and I'll go ahead and take that and save it into the file, and I'll come back later and put that into the software that I want to put it in. So give me just a second. I'll save this off. It'll take a few minutes because it's sorting all that into a site list and making it in. Give me a second here. But you got to see that the graphics that we have, it'll do that's quite a list. You can get it you can get a good sized one if you want. You can see the ones that I have here. I have got some that are pretty good size. If you were to look at them and look at each one of those numbers, you'll see. It'll take a few more minutes. Okay, and then we'll go on to the next software, and I'll show you what we do with that software and how we optimize and get the quality that we want. Okay, now here's the software that we worked on before, G-Rate 2. It will give you the quality and it helps you optimize your video. We're going to analyze. These are other videos here that we can also look at theirs as well. We can get their description and read what they're talking about. They got the tags. We can take their tags and we can take their descriptions and we can read it, and then we can make sure we're trying to rank ours with theirs and see what they're saying, so we can get ours to somewhat be in that area where they got theirs. And this is what we want to do. So keep that in mind. But we can also go ahead and get our tags and our description and our title. But what we want to do is let's go ahead and grab our title and put it into the software so we can see how optimized we are. And it'll tell us everything when we get done. So let's paste that in there. Let me get my description. And don't forget to make sure that you put your title that your keyword is going for into your description as well. Make sure that's in there, and I'll show you right up the top. So I got mine in there. You want to make sure you have yours in there as well. Okay. If you don't have your title in there, it won't be optimized, and that's what YouTube looks at. So let's go ahead and get our tags. Go ahead and put that in. And it'll tell us whether we have too many or not enough in our tag area. It'll allow you up to 500. As you can see here, I have 480. But I also have my description in there as well, my title. And I'll get my score after I go ahead and put it in where I'm going to put it at when I upload it. So everything will be done for me, so I don't have to do this all in YouTube. And then you want to get your score and see what the scores are. Okay, I got a 96. That's really good. We can get higher. See, it's telling me right here, just put another title in there, give it another name, add a little bit more to it. You can add more title to this and you can rank for both of them. I don't want to do that since I'm going for an authority. I want to be able to have it for specifically what I'm going for right there. And that's what I want, how to get more traffic to my website 2016. That's exactly what I want. I can add more and get more. And then we'll go on ahead and get ready and we'll upload this up to YouTube, and that will do that. If you can give me a like to my video, that'll help me out and I'd appreciate that. And if you can go ahead and give me a subscribe to my video, and then I'll make sure you get the latest videos that I'm making. I'm putting more. And you can, here's the link that I've talked about that I discussed with you earlier. You can go to this link here and you can see more that I have built and put together. And you can follow through some of those traffics. And if you have any question, give me a comment into the comment section. Go ahead and leave me a comment on what you would like me to do and show you next. And I'll go ahead and build a video and show you exactly how to do what you're trying to get help with. So what I'd like you to do is go ahead and check out that link that I put here and see what you think.